Wala ring pagbabago.
Walang competence.
Hindi masyadong ramdam.
Every year, President Benigno Aquino III reports to his bosses through his State of the Nation addresses or SONAs. And in the President's final address to the public, Filipinos ought to know how far did the Philippines go in pursuit of the tuwid na daan or straight path. Ever since, poverty, employment, and education have been some of the major aspects that need attention by the government. But the question is, by now, were the steps taken visible? Can it be felt? Based on the Social Weather Stations or SWS survey, 11.4 million families or 51% rated themselves poor in the first quarter of 2015. Despite the government's efforts to expand the coverage of the Conditional Cash Transfer or CCT program or the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program or 4Ps, many are still not relieved from poverty.
Sa ngayon, parang hindi rin, hindi rin ma'am nagbago, ganun pa rin. Ganun pa rin. Wala ring pagbabago.
Hasin sa dati. Wala ring pagbabago. Yun lang ang naakuan ko. Pati buhay namin pero okay rin naman ang buhay namin. Nakakain sa 3 beses isang araw. Pero ang kuan, nagpamahal ng mahal ang bilihin. Kaya nahihirapan ng mga tao.
Dapat sa isang pamilya, bawat isa doon nakakain ng sapat. Kaya mas maganda, meron tayong datos na ipapakita. Pero kung titignan natin ang significant change sa poverty, palagay ko hindi pa siya significant sa lahat ng mga, kasi lahat ng mga programa niya ay hindi pa tuluyang nabibigyan ng implementasyon.
The SWS survey meantime noted that there is 19.1% decrease in the joblessness rate for March 2015. This was nearly 8 percentage point down from the 27% jobless in December 2014. But some doesn't seem to feel the slight improvement in the survey.
Pagdating dun sa employee mismo, in case of salary, ganun, parang hindi masyadong ramdam.
So, paano kaya siya pwedeng maramdaman?
Siyempre, salary increase, benefits, tsaka, yun, priority dapat yung empleyado.
Another current issue that has been one of the subjects of many debates and protests is the implementation of the K-12 program. Although the Department of Education, or DepEd, has already expressed their readiness for the implementation, groups of parents, teachers, and even some legislators insist that the country is still far from being ready with the program. In the past months, left and right protests were made while number of petitions for temporary restraining order or TRO of different groups were filed before the Supreme Court or SC.
Maganda yung programa kung tutuusin para sa mahirap. Kaya lang, pag bibigyan mo ng solusyon ang sektor ng edukasyon, titignan mo dapat yung kabuuan. Pag i-apply mo yan agad-agad, handa ba ngayon yung budget mo? Na-orient ba yung mga teachers mo? Alam ba na lahat ng mga administrasyon kung anong gagawin nila? Kasi it has somehow, parang drastic yung change kung mangyayari yon. Kaya ang daming mga kasong nakalagay ngayon sa CHED at sa DepEd. No? Una, sa libro, sapat ba para sa DepEd? Karamihan pa ng libro ay hindi pa na-edit. 2016 na, mukhang sa palagay ko bilang guro, hindi pa sapat yung kahandaan.
Just recently, June 23, 2015, another group of parents filed a TRO before the Supreme Court against the implementation of K-12.
Nagdagdag ka ng 2 taon. Itong 2 taon na ito, maaari namang matugunan ng mga vocational schools. We have vocational schools which are more competent to train. We have TESDA. We have vocational schools which are more competent to train students for work after high school. In other words, the vocational schools already address that concern. Ang masama nito, ililipat mo ito sa high school at ang mga high school teachers ay walang competence na ituro ang mga subject na ito.
It can be noted that Senator Antonio Trillanes IV is very vocal of his opposition to K-12. According to him, this program is not a wise move by the government. Instead, it will just cause more problems in the education sector. Many issues in relation to poverty, education, and employment are still yet to be solved that cannot be alleviated in just a span of one administration. But at this point in time, where same problems occur in every presidential term, people are once and for all more hungry and up for drastic changes.
As the saying goes, action speaks louder than words. What counts the most are not the promises being made by the administration, but the visible actions being taken to improve the country. For SONA 2015 Special Report, Jelene Sulit.
Wala ring pagbabago.
Walang competence.
Hindi masyadong ramdam.